So now, the plan is to follow the message route and go back that way. And hopefully see if we can cross this bridge and get down to this entrance, just in case there might be something there. And if we do come back to Scathamore, we're going to be going through this bit and then down, because trying to get into it from this little thing over here, from this junction, hasn't really been the best, I've got to admit. Oh, fuck it. Birds. Hang on, what? Is that a bathtub? So it's just a random detail that they've added. I wonder how they died. Because nobody else in the... If the reactor really did go bang and it was an atomic flash, everybody else would be dead. And the only times that we've seen the skeleton is when they've been killed. So either they were killed, placed into a bathtub and then pushed out the hell, or they were killed on the impact of the rock, which, judging by the positioning, doesn't look like it's the case. We'll never know. Just going to not attract attention. Is this a place that we can investigate? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, this shouldn't be trapped, should it? Because it's been cleared out. More ammunition and bomb stuff. That's always good. I feel like it's going to be out there because it's the only place that out there could go. Signal redirector plans.
Most secret. The following blueprint is the property of British Atomic Research Division. The proposed device, named the Signal Redirector, will provide the ability to wirelessly...
Page torn off at this point, with the following note scribbled on reverse.
If any boffin comes back to find this, Nora got here first. Find me in my barn nearby. I'd love to have a chat.
So it looks like we're going to have to go back to Nora. I say, as I am immediately distracted by yet more metal detector. Signal increases, so it's definitely on the other side of this. We need to come out and go around, I should think. So it's got to be behind here somewhere, surely. Sticky bomb recipe, pistol ammunition, glue. I've only got... No. Okay, so we have a recipe to learn. I don't really see why. I barely use bombs as it is. Off to see Nora. Because apparently she has a device that we need. No, she's over here.
Back again.
I'm interested in finding some specialised bard gear. A signal redirector device.
Oh, aye. And what makes you think I'd tell out about that?
I know you found some secret plans buried in a cache by the manor.
You what? Oh, I forgot about that and all. Been 5 years since I watched the Boffin bury it. That was chaos back then. Soldiers clearing the place out. So he must have thought he was alone. I snuck back after dark to dig it up. Reckoned it was something important. But all I found inside were those papers. I couldn't make head and tail of them. I've never seen an actual signal redirector myself. But I do have some ideas where you might find one. For starters, there was that scientist who came back. Dr. Garrow, that was her name. Odds are, she had some of that bad gimmickry about her. Trouble is, she didn't get on with protocol. And they stuck her in prison. Let me mark that down for you. If you're serious about getting in there, don't go half-cocked. All right? Lion's Den, that place. Folk that go in, well, they tend to stay there one way or another. Unless... mayhap there's another way. If you can find it... But no, never mind. It's impossible.
What is it? There's another way to find one.
Well, I heard rumours, and that's all, of a special shipment of gear that got lost, back when things turned bad. The Boffins tried to smuggle it out while the rest of us were getting walled in. Gossip is the cargo that never made it out, and it's still in Skethermore. But no one's found it, far as I know. If it did exist, and you could find it, maybe you'll find your signal redirector inside. Look, I'll write down everything I know about it, but don't get your hopes up, all right? Might be now more than a fairy tale.
Then I should be going.
Watch your back out there.
Now, it looks like the only road in and out is through Wyndham Village, which means that the blockade will have to start, or would be this one. Curse my wanting of things. Here's the plan. We're going to go back, give out the message, tell him what we found, and then, if there's nothing else to be done, we'll come back, and then we'll sort out the signal redirector quest. And hopefully the other army guys should be gone. No, okay. So I'll try my best to not engage them. Let's look at this. See what's in here. She's no Merlin.
Dan, in case you don't get a chance for a dry run, a few notes on handling. The shielding the Boffins installed is heavy. She steers like a cow. Consider your manoeuvrements well in advance. Compounding this is the new egg. It's powerful, but isn't as responsive as you might like. She's no Merlin, put it that way. Expect a second between shifting the throttle and the clutch, finding out about it. Good luck. I hope you make it inside. Digby.
So they did want to come in, but I don't think they had plans for it to come out, which is why it's crash landed here. But judging by the inside, how do you get to the top? Because there's no like ladder or anything. Unless you're not supposed to get up there, but it very clearly looks like you could get up there. Yeah, so this is the pilot seats. Ooh, trait. Radiation resistance and a knife. That's good. What is the knife? What's its damage? Average damage, fast attack speed. Average damage, fast attack speed. But this inflicts bleed, so we'll assign that to place our truncheon. Alfie boy! I have something to tell you.
Welcome back.
I have both the messages you are after.
Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. Knew you'd get it done. I'm glad you found Nora. She can be a bit of a knout, but she's a lifeline for us in the village. I don't know what we'd do without her. How's my contact in Scathamore? Been a while since I heard from him, truth be told.
I'm sorry, he was dead when I found him.
Dead? Oh no. The poor bugger. He were a good un. One of few of them protocol lads you could still say that about. You know, he were one of them ordered to stop that civilian convoy. The one that's just wreckage up on the Scathamore Road. Oh, don't think he ever forgave himself for that. Been a helping hand for us ever since. I really appreciate all you've done. These messages are more important than you might realise. Let's just say you've given the village a chance to, well, speak up for itself. Here, take this, and thanks.
Farewell.
See you around.
He gave me a bottle of alcohol, but because my inventory is full, it automatically threw it on the ground. Let's see if I can pick up my... Okay.
Citizens of Wyndham, a contaminated area has been reported in the Scathamore fields. Please stay away from there until it has been sterilized.
Now, I'd like to know if this place actually has any farms or anything. Because I'm fairly certain you can't just live off of, you know, berries and stuff. So they have to have, unless Scathamore is their farming region, but then again, from what I've seen, they don't have enough food sources to actually keep people fed for all that long. Because after 5 years, if this has been 5 years since the disaster and these people are still going, that's both impressive and also fairly concerning, because unless they can get food in somehow from the outside, there's going to be nothing. We could do the signal redirector, and we'll go for the secret shipment version, because I'm not wanting to go into that hell pit. Hello, good sir.
Keep your nose clean.
Exact location unknown. It should be somewhere in the apparently. No, can't get on the tank. That's a shame. A mighty shame. Nothing in here. I did read it right, that the shipment would be She wasn't sure if the shipment exists since nobody has found it. The scientists who tried to smuggle it would have been stopped at the blockade before leaving Skethermore. If there's a trail to follow, I'd start there. It's not pretty obvious if nobody's found it in 5 goddamn years. Are you kidding me right now?
We need to get Windfall out, but moving through the blockade is too risky. Soldiers are shooting on sight. There's a bunker nearby, an old workshop. The entrance is mostly hidden in the trees. We'll head there to hide out until this all blows over. I'm sorry, Graham. I know how important Windfall is. We'll have to find another way.
Where does that mark it on the map? Yeah, up here. I mean, it says to head for the trees, but... Have you seen this place? It's all bloody trees. Well, that is not ominous and... Take the meat. Take the bottle. Why can't I take the meat? There we go. Watch all of them now be zombies, or even, God forbid, not even down here. Take some water, that'd be useful. Wasn't this great? Shotgun ammunition. Surprised nobody's really been down here. However, that being said, I am now petrified.
Get rid of them and take the supplies. 2 boards, 1 board.
So there are people down here. Gotta be sneaky. Soldiers blocking the road.
Windfall's log, 22nd October, 1957. Soldiers are blocking the road. I suggest we turn around, but my escort doesn't believe the soldiers will shoot. Orders are to get Windfall out, he says. I say, I'm just a person like everyone else we're leaving behind, like all those villagers trying to drive away. We're more important than that, he replies. Windfall is more important than that.
Now, I don't want to cause a ruckus. I want to get in and get out as quickly as possible.
Not sure I keep it tight, squad.
Fuck.
Probably Wilson. Right. Keep your eyes peeled. What the heck?
Someone sneaking around playing silly bloody.
Aha! There! They've gone. Keep your
I
eyes
am
open.
terrible.
I heard some gangs over you, mate. Come here. Stay looking, mate. No!
Won't be
no!
pretty when I find you.
Help!
Dead body.
Oh, here we go. When it's not over yet. I'll feel. Remember your training. You'll die here. Hang on. What? Murderer. Christ. I'll kill you.
Hopefully they won't follow me in here. Because I need to heal. Holy hell. There goes my plan to...
Need to reload. Let's go have a
do
look.
this sneakily.
Out here. They've had it away.
Why are all of the soldiers Irish? Or at least somewhat Northern Irish accents.
I see you.
I'm so glad I put this on the sightsee because I would not be able to cope with having so many thousand different people try and fight me at the same time. So it should, hopefully, be in here. Blue cloth. What's hopefully in here? Training stimulant, iodine, pistol ammunition. Salvaging them for armor.
I know it takes forever to dismantle the scrapped robots by hand, Ralph, but we've no more gas for the cutting torches, so there's no other way. No, I'm not going with Jock's suggestion of using explosives. I can't just imagine look on Commander's face. If we tell him that we're planning to blow the bloody things up, we're supposed to be salvaging them for armor, not blasting them to little pieces.
Washroom. Take the towel, the cloth. Keep just taking cloths until it says that we can no longer take the cloth. Though I do find it rather funny that it is just cloth singular. There's no distinguishing between the different kinds. I must say, they build these bunkers with the idea of, oh, we'll just add in all of these maintenance areas. I'm sure that there won't be anybody hiding out here. Windfall. Windfall's discovery dies with me, and then Windfall keycard.
Windfall's log, 6th of November, 1957. My escort is dead, and the hopes of getting out of here are looking slim. Those damn soldiers aren't letting anyone past, no matter how important they might be. They confiscated my crate on the road, the one that contains our great discovery. Funny thing is they didn't try searching it first, so they don't know it's locked. And I still have the key. They'll have a fun time trying to open it once they get back to their field station. I might die here, but at least Windfall's discovery dies with me.
Lots of key cards. So we have to go over here. If I am not mistaken, that is actually, we do have to go in. Get to that in a minute. Held up. I mean, sure you've got the grunt, but look at this. Upholstered furniture, pool table, dog barking. We need to use the bandage. Contingency operation.
Most secret, 12.3. a major incident occurs at the Windfill site, all staff must remain at their stations while a preliminary lockdown and investigation takes place. Should a full quarantine be enacted, a contingency operation is in place for all staff with red level clearance. Exactly 30 minutes after quarantine is enacted, an evacuation airlift will leave RAF Snowed Moss for any red level staff. Emergency road transport to the airfield will operate from Casterfell Dam via Datlow Hall. This contingency operation must be kept fully classified to avoid any potential strain on the evacuation team.
We now need to go actually into the bunker site. And I highly doubt that we can get there through conversation. I like how this mysterious device that has been lost for so many years, and the way to it was just sitting on the seat of a car. I'm not playing this anymore.
Hey! Holy smokes!
Some bugger trying to
Hey,
keep up with me.
cheeky bugger!
There you are! Oh, you've done it now.
Apparently we need this from our...
Let's see what's going on.
a sign that will sign this to the knife.
Shooting!
Wasted a bullet. Alright, let's just get to this bunker. I don't want to be out in the open for too long. I say as I immediately decide that I want to actually check in here for stuff.
Shit! Body! I'll find you if you're out there.
This is where we're supposed to be, isn't it? Yes. Ah, so that... I know what's going on now. Many rounds of... I have plenty. How many... I do not know how to reload this. Okay, just press it, don't hold it. A crate from the Windfall shipment.
Anyone remember who brought this crate in? I found it in the back of evidence storage, covered in dust. Looks like it hasn't been touched in years. I think it's from that Windfall shipment. There were rumours that the Boffins tried to sneak out a shipment they called Windfall right when things turned bad, but it never made it past the road blockade. Most of us thought it was a fairy tale. Maybe this crate proves it's real. What's for certain, though, is I can't find a way to open it. Must be a key somewhere, though finding it will be a needle in a more sized haystack type situation.
Now we could actually use the key card to pick it all up. Signal redirector. A junction box is nearby. Needle shows distance and direction. Scan for junction box, redirect power. Okay, but we also now have 9 skills, so we'll take the traps. I think I'll just do the weapon ones because I think that might be more useful. We could test it out. Signal redirector. Can hack junctions to redirect power. When a junction box is nearby, a redirector icon will flash and ping sound. A ping will sound. will turn that on. And we can be able to go into this highly restricted area. What? Ah. A stun stick. Now that fact that we have we'll drop this and then we'll equip the brand new one. And that's a stock 1911. Bolt action sniper rifle, bolt action sniper rifle. We'll drop that, which unfortunately we can't carry anything else. Pick that one up though. We'll use the bone. And we'll take the radio. We don't need it simply so we can equip both of these.
There's someone over. Oh!
Stop it, miserable. It's just you and me.
I did not mean to unequip it.
What was that?
Dead body.
Bastard!
This has suddenly become a very interesting experience for me. Look at the size of this kitchen. This is a very nice.
Someone's been killed.
kitchen.
Oh!
I probably should have hit that.
Dead. Oh no.
We'll search him. We have nothing. Oh, well, that's not good.
There is! Oh, yeah. I'll find you! Just a matter of time!
I guess we're just going to a camp here.
Hey! You'll die for what you... I'm gonna... Oh, you've done it now.
Imagine you're that guy. You just see someone casually kill an armed guard, and you try and punch the guy to death or knock him out, only for him to casually reload as he walks backwards from you. Special Detachment Standing Orders.
Special Detachment Standing Orders. Any new growth of the unidentified substance should be sterilized immediately. Sustained burns will be required as the growths are resilient. Breathing apparatus should be used at all times while in close proximity to the sterilization unit. Do not inhale fumes from the substance post-ignition. Fuel is precious. The robots should be reserved specifically for direction by the Special Detachment in Substance Suppression Operations.
the World Cup this year, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I hope England nabs it.
Come through here. So they put a prison right with an escape route that doesn't look like it could be locked or anything. That's funny. But it sounds like there are some more people around. I'm really failing to see. Huh?
Come out. I know you're here.
Well, this place is silent. I've done my job.
I see you!
Now shit.
Let's be civilized about this.
Someone kill the...
I'll find you. Don't you worry.
Remember your training. Where have you got to? You'll die here.
Can't consume alcohol, but we can quickly pause it and we can eat the food. And now we can run. Something that I have just realised is that I have just gone on a murder spree and executed a whole bunch of protocol members, protocol soldiers, and our tradie over there is also a protocol member, and I might have just killed his friends. Where is this road taking us? It should be taking us to... it's over there. So that must be prison then. Right? No, that's that building there. I don't know. Just torching the place that I need to be. We need to actually be on the other side of that fence. That machine is...
target. Clear the area, or you will be considered a threat.
Okay. Yeah, he's going for me. I have to say, I love this game. I know I say I don't like the combat, even though I seem to be somewhat okay at it. I just like the game itself. So far, the story is quite intriguing because we still don't know what happened over there. We don't know what happened with what's going on with the interchange. I know for a fact Oberon is the big blue orb, and the big blue orb, which is Oberon, is on the telephone trying to commit suicide through us. Well, at least that's my theory anyway. But I really do like this game. From a lot of the modern games that I've seen people play, games like this, it's all muted, but this one has colour, like actual colour. You can see the greens, you can see the reds and the blues and the pretty petals on the flowers. Even the butterflies, which I'm, to be honest, quite surprised survived everything else. My controller is going to give me a white finger in a minute. It is shaking like nobody's business. I don't know what that means. Like, listen to this. There we go.
Attention! The site of the recent patrol robot malfunction is off limits to all citizens. Remember, radiation is the invisible killer.
Perhaps I could do the June thing as I'm here. Trying to get into this season. it's all open smoke here. Shame, really. Come on. Sorry, jump over.
It's like having another bloody war. Bugger this!
Quiet.
That's a bloody relief.
Sneak.
I see you.
No, you don't. Or Jean. I'm assuming this is Jean. June's errands.
Errands. Visit the boathouse, plant flowers beneath the nearby ruins. Stretches and an early night.
Ruling authority. Your vigilance can save lives.
Boathouse, metal detect, and then see what happens afterwards.
Oh, maybe
What
somewhere
happened to
exotic.
this thing?
Like real.
Could I also take your battery? Don't have anything to... I can't.
State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could.
Oh, it's all good.
Citizens,
Do as you're told, right?
any attempt to interfere with the proper functioning of protocol control
We'll drop the sticky bomb off here because we don't need it.
robots will be viewed as an act of sedition. Always beware the saboteur.
Everybody needs to know, right? I bet this place was a real nice place to live prior to the detonation. This is the boathouse, right? Yeah, this is the boathouse. Now we just need to find which flowers she was talking about. Probably this one. Although why she would plant flowers in here, I don't know. June's diary. Protocol secrets.
When I met Francis, it was just after he'd got his promotion. He was assistant technician in the lab that was making the robots. We had no idea those buggers existed at the time, of course. The scientists weren't really supposed to mix with us lot in the village. He told me an awful lot more than he should have in the year we shared together. He started to learn things, working under that Garrow woman in her lab. They troubled him, and so I listened. I'm not sure where he was when it happened. In his lab, most likely. I just hope it was quick for him, for all of them. Us in the village weren't so lucky. I should probably regret having out to do with him and his government secrets. But do I, hell? I'm burying this so that whoever digs it up might dig up the truth too. And because it's too dangerous for me to know this anymore, here's what I know of the protocol. We shouldn't be alive. Whatever disaster happened here, the protocol should have buried us along with it. There was more to that atom plant than they told us. They meddled with the Earth and understood nought. There was a safe room only for the most important Bard employees to flee to if the protocol was enacted. I don't know who those people were, and after all these years I don't know if anyone is still there. but I know where it is.
Below is a scribbled map to a bunker in Scathamore. That is June spotted. There. We go into regions and then... Okay, so... There we go. Regions go to Scathamore. Then the bunker... This isn't Scathamore, this is Wyndham Village. No. Sweetendale. Scathamore. The interchange. Wyndham Village. Well, that progresses the story just a bit too far for us. Well. And that progresses our story.
Their bloody eyes. That's all. Because trouble's all we've got.
I now must decide whether I want to go to the interchange or Scathamore.